Okay, we're in there. Ugh. All right, I picked up my kid, and I'm back. Now trying to get some work done. Ooh. Trying to get some work done. Ugh, what is this? It is raining here in California. The rain is real, guys. Alright. Gotta wait for the machine to heat up. While it's heating up, let's get these designs together. Okay, where did I put everything? Is the question. Is there something? Nope. Oh, here's this. Hello, hello, everybody. Let's get this shirt out first. Hello, everybody. What is going on in the world today? I haven't had a chance. Oh my god. I haven't had a chance to look at the news yet, so I don't know what is new and what is not in the world. But if something's going on, you guys have to let me know. Let me see what is going on. I think the last thing that we left off on, favorite movies. And as I was saying, that I don't really have a favorite movie, but I feel like certain movies kind of like influence your life a lot. That's what I was thinking. Certain movies just mold you into the person you are. Let's see, I was talking about Pulp Fiction, how it's very interesting as a kid anyways to see how Pulp Fiction teaches you in a way to see that everyone is living their life and everybody is the main character in their story. Hello, hello, welcome, 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 welcome. Oh my gosh, where is good evening. Where are you guys from? And I'm out here in California, so it's raining today, which is nice. At the same time, oh, you're from Brazil. Every time I get someone from Brazil, I always ask them, are you wearing a shirt right now? Everybody I know from Brazil is always shirtless or not wearing any clothes because it's hot over there. So are you wearing a shirt right now, Mr. from Brazil? Okay, from Japan, konnichiwa. What do I think about the Japanese? I think it's very interesting that you could have a whole culture that's special, that everyone tries to find their specialty. I think that's very interesting. Like you kind of have in Japan, this is my personal take. Okay, asking the guy if he's wearing a shirt is kind of gay. It's a little bit, but at the same time, it's a thing. It's in Brazil, and when I hear Brazil, that's the first thing I think about is that nobody has any clothes over there. Okay, okay, Japan, if someone's from Japan. First thing I think about when I think about Japan is I think about it's interesting that you could have passion projects are big. See, Mr. Shogun knows it. Like, I'm just saying that they are half naked all the time in Brazil. I'm not making any. I'm not making any swing either way. I'm just saying it's a thing, and I want to address it. Okay, but back to Japan. Stop distracting me. It's a very interesting that it's a country that, in a way, they encourage passion projects, because the idea is that for you to become the best at that one thing, you could be the best lawnmower in Japan. Like, they don't have lawns, but if this is what you want to do, this is your thing, they encourage it. You know what I'm trying to say? Where these guys think being shirtless is cool. But yeah, that's the thing that when I think about Japan, like I saw this guy, he's like a bartender or something. Um, and literally, he looked like he's the best bartender in the world. The way, maybe you've seen the videos where he cuts the ice with like the the small like like that's the small samurai sword knife, and looks super cool. Hello, hello. Okay, quick question for you, right? All right, let's go. You want to go Israel, Palestine? I got asked that before on one of my streams, and I'll have to say that neither. It's very hard. It's a very hard question because the land originally belongs to Palestine, and then the we moved the Israelites there, and they took their land, and there's no end to this at all. There's no way. Leon Jr. Strickjuk. Hello, hello. Thanks for coming. There you go. The land belongs to the Philippines? Wait, are we still talking about Israel, Palestine? You're talking about the Philippines? What do the Asian Mexicans have to do with the Middle East? That's crazy. But like, we want to go back to it. It's impossible. And I've said it before. The only reason people even care about Gaza is that there are oil. It's either oil or natural gas. That part I forget. But I saw this that they found a huge reserve of oil or natural gas, one of them, off the coast of the Gazan Strip. And that's why. If that wasn't there, nobody would care. And you can only get to it in a way through the Gaza Strip. If you have chance, look it up on the map. It's like literally right off the coast. They found it pretty recently, maybe in the last like 5 or so years, maybe 10 years. I'm not sure, but yeah. Nah, bro, there's some holy places there. You want to go to the holy places? Technically, any place could be a holy place. Hello, hello. Hello, la 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 la. There were never in history something called Israel. Well, that is true. It's because it was made after World War II. They just found a chunk of land and it's like, this is yours now. Right? So, it's not about oil. No, I'm okay. The oil thing is what I mean about, because I'm in America, right? What I mean is the only reason why America cares is the oil. That's the only reason why we care at all. If the oil was not there, that we can get later, that's why Trump said that we want to build the Gaza resort, right? The real reason is there's oil or natural gases, minerals off to the side. It's the only thing they have. I looked it up earlier. I looked up what natural resources does the Gaza Strip have, and they have nothing. They have nothing at all. Okay, not true. Israel is in the Bible. Oh, you guys are going crazy. You guys are going crazy. But hey, we'll just talk. Like I always say, at least we talk about it, right? You gotta talk about it. Oh, and the machine's taking forever to heat up. So I'll talk to you. I'll look into you guys while the machine's heating up. You gotta talk about it and be real. None of this like, oh, we stand for them because of this or that stuff. No, It's a never-ending situation because both sides have their case. You pick a side, the other side's gonna say something. You pick another side, the other side's gonna say something. It's just you can't. You just can't. Okay, what else do you guys want to talk about? Unless you guys continually want to talk about Israel, Palestine, it's impossible, not possible to fix. It's gonna go on forever because, like, this is what I was saying earlier about. Yes, it's sad for both sides. Oh, Diddy, we can go back to Diddy. Um, this is what I was gonna say. My last thing I want to say about the Israel thing. Okay, let's say the Trump Gaza Strip, the resort town happens, right? All the people are there. What's gonna happen inside their heart? Hate, hate, hatred. When they grow up, they're gonna do something, and then boom, more heart, hatred is gonna continue. It's never gonna end. Okay, Diddy. Let's talk about Diddy. The only thing I know about Diddy that's going on right now is that his lawyer recused himself. He left. The funny thing about his lawyer is that his lawyer used to represent Osama bin Laden. So it's just like, how crazy is that, right? And okay, not only did he used to represent Osama bin Laden, he represented Osama bin Laden in 2000 and I want to say one or so, early on, peak, high level, number FBI number 1 Osama bin Laden. This guy represented him, not Osama bin Laden when he was like later, hiding out and people tend to not care anymore. This is when he really people cared so much. His lawyer, this Diddy's lawyer represented Osama at that time, thinking he saw all the stuff and he's like, Osama, he's not that bad. And right, he represents Diddy, sees all the information, and decides to himself, I I ain't gonna do this, and he leaves. Like that's hilarious. Um, like when's the when's the last time you saw a lawyer give up on their client like that? Like imagine, OJ Simpson's lawyers like gave up. They're like, oh, there's it's too much, and they just gave. Like, oh, OJ, you're on your own. I give up. Right? They stuck it out with him, and they did it. You know, like Johnny Depp's lawyers. Remember in the very beginning of the Johnny Depp trial, he looked bad, and then when we got through it, we're like, Johnny Depp's the man. They stuck it out with him. Diddy's lawyer sees everything. I'm out. Okay, let's see. What else you guys want to talk about? I thought you were a reasonable guy, but you have a double standard. Oh wait, are you talking to me or what? Well, when the money runs out, oh, we're still talking about Diddy, but the money's somewhere. He's got a whole team of lawyers. Like that's the part that's crazy too. That you can have a whole team of lawyers. What does the third, fourth lawyer like do? Right? That's crazy that you just have a specialty. Like a whole team of lawyers. I guess does that make do you feel like that makes you more guilty? Would you rather be like Johnny Depp where he just had like 4 or 5 like he had basically one firm I believe, right? And they're just all different workers, they're part of that firm. Or does it make you look worse when you're like OJ? OJ had like 6 plus lawyers. Yeah, no, it's not a screen print. This is a heat press. I used heat transfers. I've said it before. I'm getting small orders, and when you get onesie, twosie small orders, it's better to just use heat transfer. It's too much work to do all the screen printing to make like 1 or 2 shirts, or whatever, or custom shirts. I do a lot of custom stuff. With people like the names on stuff on there. Let's see. What else? I think someone asked earlier, would you go to a Diddy party? Maybe. It depends on. Okay, like it depends if you've gone before. If it's your first time, and let's say you don't know anything, right? No, 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 no. Okay, wait. You got to work with me, okay? Let's just say you're out and about, and you get invited to Jay-Z party, right? Jay-Z, right? Same level, same-ish level. None of the baggage though. Let's just say Jay-Z. It's your first time going. So you're out in the blue, and then Jay-Z's like, "Yo, man, come here. Come to my party." I can't do the Jay-Z voice, but and you're like, Jay-Z wants to hang out with me. Are you gonna go? Yes? No? Okay. Probably yes, because Jay-Z's there. He's inviting you to a party. Now take this back. You don't know anything about Diddy. All you know is he's big, like he's famous or whatever, and he sees you on the street, and he's like, "Hey, you look like a cool guy. Come hang out with us at the Playboy Bad Boy Super Mansion." Right? And you're like, "Really? You want me to come out and hang out with you guys?" Yeah, yeah, we're having a kickback later, and you there's gonna be lots of food, lots of drinks. Just come and hang out. Now, would you go? Yes, I'm saying you don't know anything. Or maybe just even right now, think about any celebrity that you like but don't know very well or whatever, and they find you and they're like, "Hey, do you want to come to this party we're having? Would you go?" Right? So I would say most likely there's a strong chance that if I didn't know anything about Diddy, I would go. Be honest with your inside your heart. If someone that was like a big time person you met and you're like, "Whoa, they want to hang out with me, little me." Well, yeah. Now afterwards, and you're like, "Oh man, look what they did to Justin Bieber." You would definitely not go. Sorry, I'm trying to find the order sheet. Come with me. Where is the... Trying to find... I have order sheets, and I'm trying to find it. Justin Bieber's just trying to find himself. I feel like... You know what? I'm not a big Bieber guy. You know, my wife is into Bieber. But I want to say about Bieber, I feel like ever since he got married, something inside him is just off. I saw this footage of him like hanging out with like homeless people and giving them food and whatnot, and I just think something about him is just a little bit off ever since he got married. You know? Where is this order? Okay, if you want to compare childhood fame, I want to say that Justin Bieber did it pretty well. Macaulay Culkin, surprisingly, got out pretty well. I'm trying to think of other child actors and stuff that pretty well. That Macaulay Culkin is the only... He got out unscathed, perfectly fine. You know. I saw Macaulay Culkin on. Oh my gosh, where's the order sheet for this? I can't send it out, but I don't. Oh, ha ha ha! I found it. All right. Found the order sheet. I can make it now. Make sure everything's lined up. That's important. And I gotta make sure the phone is charging, or else. North Star? North Star. When I think about North Star, sorry, it's gotten a lot. I gotta make sure I'm charging, gross. I'm gonna die. Believers versus BTS. Where is this chat conversation going now? I'm not big into BTS, so I have to say I'm a believer. If you want to, boop. So this is like a Snoopy looking like dog. It says, "We hungry." So I don't judge. People order the designs, I make them, and they go out. Okay. Where is the other half of the design though? That's what I'm missing. Oh, you admire my hustle? Thank you very much. I try. I am working on 80,000 different things all the time. Oh, there it is. And yeah, that's what it's like to live in California. Everyone's doing something all the time. You kind of have to. It's insane. Ooh, Michael Jackson or Beaver? Okay, are you talking about music collection or as a person? As a person, I think Beaver is a better person. Music collection, you cannot beat MJ's collection because they're still using his music. Well, technically, they're still using Quincy Jones. They're still using Quincy Jones music and everything. That's one of those things where it's very sneaky that you never think about. Like, I was telling my kid was like wants to be like some kind of musician or something, and I was like, you know what's actually better, is to be a music producer. I feel like you get a bigger chunk of the revenue. Like, that's the part that I think that's I was trying to explain, is that being a singer, anybody can sing a song, to be honest. Anybody. Think of your favorite song, right? Think of your favorite song. Now, if someone else sang that song, would it still be the same or just as good? And I feel like most of the time, it's just as good, right? Exactly. The writer gets publishing money. They get so many. They get like so much more. So I feel like it's better to be the music producer and writer than to be the singer. The singer, they only get the performing rights. If they perform the song, then they get more. And this is what I'm telling people, okay? With AI and stuff, like, you can make, I feel like if you can try to figure out a way to use AI, and AI to make music for you, like at least the backbeats. I mean, there's something there. I'm trying to figure out how to do it, but there's something there. To just help you make beats and stuff. Woo! That is the way to go. And then with autotune and stuff, maybe okay. I wonder, maybe that's the next thing. I'm gonna work on a music project. I can't sing for jack squiddy crap, but with AI, with autotune, with all the things, I wonder if we could just make a hit. You just need one. I was telling someone this earlier. You just need one. You just need one hit, and you're good. If you could turn out new music every single day using AI uh, use ChatGPT to come up with the lyrics and all that stuff. I wonder how many songs would it take for you to just get one hit. That's all you need. Imagine if you Okay, imagine if you listen to this right now and I gave you that idea and I'm like and you just start making one song every single day. You work on this. You go to work. You come home. You put a song together. Let's just say a song every other day, right? You do the beats one day, you do the lyrics and singing the next day. That means in a year, you could put together like 250 songs, given some days off, right? 250 songs. You think that of the 150 songs, sorry, did I say 200 earlier? You think you can get one hit in there? Just one. You just need one. So what I'm saying is that if you listen to this and I inspire you to do that, don't forget me. Don't forget the guy that planted the seed for you to grow into a beautiful, beautiful palm tree. Or don't forget whoever's in this chat right now that Egg Juan. Remember, like, appreciate the people that helped you going up. Isn't that one of the most heartbreaking stories? Like when you see, let's say you have like an athlete, right? Let's say like Mike Tyson, right? He makes it big, and he has all this fame now, but he forgets the coaches or the people that lifted him up there. That's like you hear those stories once in a while, and that's heartbreaking. You can see your future in my forehead. Thank you. You know what it is? It's all the stress of living in California. My hair is. I wish you could see old pictures of me. Well, maybe it's the angle. No one can keep up with that consistency? Dude, I'm telling you, it is possible. Definitely possible. That's why I said every other day. Okay, fine. You don't want to do that much, then let's do every 3 days. One new song. I am pretty sure that most major artists, that's what they do. Because you think about, they're not just sitting around all day. What they do is they live life and they record thousands of songs. What you see is, what they felt like is ready to release, right? So that's that. I am a strong believer that if there's any skill, anything you want to do, you just got to do it and learn the things along the way. If you want to be a song maker, be a song maker. Especially in this age right now when everything is available online, there's nothing stopping you. With AI, with all the information we have, if there's something that you want to learn how to do it. I mean, I feel like, think about it this way, a lawyer, right? Pretty high-end job, right? A lawyer is just somebody that knows the law. Nothing really special about it. A doctor, same thing. A doctor is the same thing. A doctor is just somebody that studied medicine. You too can study medicine. Yes, but somewhere people get lost. That's the hard part, right? If you wanted to be a basketball player, but you give up halfway, you're never gonna make it. Right? If you're gonna try to be a doctor, lawyer, whatever, and you give up, you're not gonna make it. But if you give up, maybe you find something better. Sorry, I'm gonna be off screen a little bit. I need to get something. It's in a drawer somewhere. Yeah, but if you give up, maybe you start another project that is something that's more for you. As long as you're constantly doing something, I think that's the important thing right here, right now. All right, this is where this design gets really tricky. Okay. Come with me. Come with me. I gotta make sure I'm making this. This is one of those ones that's very complicated. Do you know if LA still has fires? I don't think so. You know who has fires right now? Is it North Carolina or somewhere? South Carolina? They have fires. They are on fire. Everybody, they are on fire. Okay, the king. No, this is right. The queen is white. Okay. No, it's right. Queen. Oh my gosh, I was about to have a terrible time. Okay. Now I gotta make sure that the size is right. Okay, straight. Make sure now. No, it's not right. It's not right. I actually need to make an adjustment to this. So come with me back to my other. Sorry if it gets dizzy. Anything else you guys want to talk about? The queen, okay. Hello, everybody. I don't have the right. Let's see. Sorry if I'm walking over. I don't have the right sweatshirt sizes. That's why I'm like. Would you have rooted for the... Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Of course we're rooting for the Union. We wouldn't have the freedom that we have now. Imagine if the Confederacy won. I don't think I would be here. No. I don't have the right... That's why I'm like looking back for... I don't have the right sweatshirt sizes. Hello. Oh, the Diddler is here, guys. How crazy. We were just talking about Diddy. We were just talking about it. Would you go to a Diddy party? And I said, if I didn't know anything about Diddy, of course, we're all going. We're all going to the Diddy party. If you didn't know anything about Diddy, you're definitely going. That's for sure. Hell yeah, you would. I am telling you. If you didn't know anything about Diddy and you got invited to a Diddy party, you're going. Okay? If you say you're not going, you're lying. You're lying inside your heart. Okay? If you saw... Everyone needs to freak off at some point. Okay, I wouldn't go that far, okay? Now I guess this is the part where, right, in your soul, this is where you see what kind of person you are. Because let's say you're at the Diddy party, right, and stuff starts getting crazy. At what point do you go home, or what point do you keep going? Right? You're like, oh man, that's a little crazy, but you know what? I get it. I'm gonna stay. And you're like, something else happens, and you're like, that's a little crazy. I think I'm gonna stay. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at what point did you're like, that's too much for me, and then you leave? Okay, what's even more crazy now? I'm thinking more about Diddy, because the diddlers here is that would you go? Now this is the question, I guess. If you get invited to a Diddy party, you're definitely going the first time, right? But now, would you go a second time? The second time is the real test of your character. If you went to a Diddy party and you know exactly what's going on, and you go back again, woo, that's a different question. And I would have to say no, I would not go again, because that's not my thing. First time you didn't know. This is what I tell my kid, okay? You would go, oh, that's crazy. This is what I tell my kid, okay? When every time they mess up, first time you don't know. It's okay. Second time, you're still learning. So maybe you're still learning, Diddler. You're still learning. It's not as good. It's still okay. Third time you do something, that's you should know better, right? At this point. And this is the point where I'm starting to get very upset. If you do it a fourth time, that same thing, that's when you get real crazy, because you should know better by that point. So I guess if you go back to the second time, I'm like, maybe you're like, oh, maybe it's not as bad as it was the first time. You're still learning, right? First time you didn't know, second time, you're still learning. Oh, it is that bad every single time. Third time, that's on you. That is on you. All right, thanks for hopping in. I gotta get going. I gotta pack these orders. This order here, I gotta fix because it's not the right size. But no, every time I don't go, it's a loss. Maybe there is major FOMO. It's like maybe they have that new thing that you're looking for. I don't know. But thanks for hopping in. I gotta get going.